was no problems until the military went and clamped down, and the military clampdown is directly due to the orders of the Prime Minister, to clamp down on the people. And we saw that more than 20 people have died because of this action. Post-mortem reports yesterday showed that they were all gun wounds. That means shot lah. Though the police claim initially, the military claim initially they're using tear gas and rubber bullets lah. So it looks like live bullets were used. And Thailand has this history of such repression before, And we're very worried when what's happening in Thailand. And we are here today, and we have a statement by a regional network, and I think Chunkai maybe will explain that, condemning what is happening and calling for elections. I think the only way out for Thailand is election and allowing each person in Thailand to vote. I think that is the only solution out. Actually, we are quite outraged with what is happening in Thailand, our closest neighbor, and especially the bloodbath of about 20 people, including about 800 people injured. We are in solidarity with the red shirts on this issue, simply because the demand of the red shirt, it has been a peaceful gathering all this while until the government cracked down on them. Previously, the yellow shirt also had a similar demonstrations. So I think demonstrations, rights to assemble, is something quite fundamental. And if not, Thailand will slide back to how it was before, because Thailand is a country where ruled by generals, military and all that.
We come here to register our protest against the crackdown by the Thai government on the peaceful protest, the pro-democracy protest last Saturday, 10 April, and it was the 5th bloody crackdown in Thai history. After 73, 76, 92 last year, and the recent one, it was the 5th bloody crackdown where the military shot dead peaceful protesters, and it was it's worse than the last year, because it's the worst in the last 2 decades. And we see also we are concerned. People from all the world also concerned about the situation in Thailand, and we as the Socialist Party, we concerned about the people movement in Thailand. And we see in the last 1 month, we see, especially since March, the huge demonstration in Bangkok. It was the largest in the history of Thailand. It shows the dissatisfaction, or how the people dissatisfied with the government. And the crisis unfold is not recently; it's for a long time, where people, the poor, have been deprived by the ruling elites. And these protests have been labeled by the media as a pro-Thaksin, but it's more than supporting Thaksin. It's the people from all different orientation. They for only one common demand for democracy in Thailand, because now the military-backed government has been scrapped the 97 constitution, Thai constitution, which is popular voted by the people, drafted by the civil society, popular voted by the people. But they scrapped in 2006 when the military staged a coup, and after that they keep violating all the democratic principles, using courts, using even using, we call it the fascist mobilization to get rid of the democratic elected government, and the recent government actually came into power also through a coup by the courts. So it's and the people were very angry, and they just call for a fresh election. And of course the angry have a more deep rooted cause, which is the poor have been deprived from accessing the basic amenities. They have no healthcare. Before Thaksin, they have no universal healthcare. So that's why, because Thaksin is we're not supporting Thaksin, because he's also is a corrupted politician. We know that, and we know his a lot of bad record. But the thing is, we see this movement is a movement of people whose demand for democracy, and we're supporting the movement. We are supporting the movement of these people from the grassroots. They are from below.
So being here.
Why we are here?
Yes.
Well, as the Party Socialists Malaysia, we are concerned what's happening in Thailand. There is a political crisis there, and we feel it should be settled by political means. Here, in this case, there should be elections, open elections, and that resolves the issue of who should lead the government. You know, but recently, in the last few days, there's been a use of the military to try and expel the people from the streets. And what was formerly a peaceful demonstration, a peaceful show of displeasure by the people, has led to deaths, has led to injuries. So we don't think that's the way in which political problems should be solved.
Only 4 days. I just come here actually to meet my friends, but the day I left Bangkok, it happens that one event. Very sad, and I was very disappointed with the government that before they became the government, they always said that they respect the human rights, they want freedom and democracy, but when the people who have freedom and democracy come to be against them, they use violence to pressure them and to repress them. So it's like what the Prime Minister said, that was wrong. He did it himself. So I was very disappointed. Well, my organization support the red shirt people. Well, we had sent also the memorandum even before this riot. And so about last week, we had a memorandum to the government on the emergency decree, which was announced about 2 weeks ago. And we also joined the group which unites many organizations and NGOs in Thailand, and we were one of them. Well, for me personally, I don't feel it is so effective to the government, but what we more expect is to raise awareness among the people, especially in Bangkok, where most of people are more rich, so they don't feel it's a problem about the government, because they can still survive. But quite many of the poorer people, especially in the red shirt group, they are from the rural area, they are farmers and very poor, so they just demand their own government that they elect, because for example, ex-Prime Minister Mr. Thaksin Shinawatra was abolished by the coup d'etat, which is absolutely not democratic, so they feel it's unacceptable. And we cannot deny that the current government comes from the military support, like lobbying in the parliament. I feel very glad that at least there are some Malaysian people who feel it's an important issue about the human rights in the other country, and I feel in Thailand many organizations are not in this point yet. Yeah.
Stop! Break down! Stop! Break down! Democracy now! Democracy now! Democracy now! Democracy now! Give power to the people! Power to the people! Hidup rakyat! Hidup rakyat!